He's done it. Ben Chin has delivered. Victory for the Longhorns over A&M.
The highlight for the men in 2012 came against the now departed Aggies, capped by Ben Chin's dramatic clinching match. The team returns all 10 players from a year ago.
Everybody on the team has improved throughout the last year, and I'm sure we're one of the programs in the country that works the hardest.
This year's men are led by sophomore Soren Hess-Olsen and reigning Big 12 champ at number 3 singles, junior Sudanwa Sidaram.
This year everybody's a little more comfortable, knows what they're doing, has more experience.
The player to watch, freshman Nick Nauman, who head coach Michael Sinner has called one of the best athletes to ever play tennis at Texas.
We want to make people hate that day that they play us. That's the goal for us this year.
The 17th ranked Texas men's tennis team is off to a strong start to their spring season. The Horns have wins over 2 top 25 teams, Washington and at Tulsa, already on their resume. The Horns suffered their first defeat last Saturday to 9th ranked Kentucky in the ITA Kickoff Regional Final. Daniel Whitehead stopped by our studio earlier to give Lowell Galindo the rundown.
And to talk a little Texas tennis, we welcome in the senior Daniel Whitehead. You probably know him as D. White out there on the tennis court for the Texas Longhorns. So it's your senior year, getting into it, want to lead this team to a Big 12 title, get into that NCAA tournament, make a run. How would you say everything is going to this point?
It's going well. We've had a good start, playing well, and I mean that's what we want to do though, is be Big 12 champs by the end of the year. So that's the focus right now.
What was the biggest question that you had about this complete team, the makeup of the team coming into the year?
The biggest question? I mean, there weren't really any doubts or anything in my mind. I mean, last year we had everybody was sort of playing a new position, playing higher in the lineup than we had the year before. But everybody was comfortable with what their role was this year.
So if you're given a scouting report on what Texas tennis is made up right now, how does that scouting report go? Who are the names that we need to watch and some of the areas where you guys have edges over other programs right now?
I mean, everybody's tough, of course, and I mean, Soren, our guy that plays line 1 for us, is one of the best players in the country, and then our 2 freshmen, Nick Nauman and Andy Kornick, those guys are high class.
So you have those young guys, you're trying to teach them what you want this program to be. I know there's been some learning in your career here at the University of Texas as far as where the program came from and where you want it to be. What do you want the legacy to be? When you leave, when your career is done here at the University of Texas, what do you want people to say about Texas tennis?
Well, when I came in as a freshman, we won the Big 12 and we got to the round of 16 in the NCAA, and so that's sort of the team that my class of seniors inherited. And so, we're just trying to basically, the last few years we haven't done as well as we thought we were capable of doing, so this year we're trying to end on that same note, and better would be good, but we'd like to be Big 12 champs and head into the tournament finishing strong.
Well, you can make a strong impression on the world of college tennis with the next matchup coming up against second-ranked USC. When you sit down to talk about this program and what it means to go to LA and to play a team like the Trojans right now, what's been the big stressing point with the team this week leading up to that matchup?
Just knowing that playing those tough teams, nothing really comes easy. So you got to be prepared to work hard. I mean, it sounds cliche, but it's sort of how. I mean, they've won the last 4 NCAA championships, so it's a fun one to look forward to, and you got to be ready to work hard for that one.
Is there belief with the team right now that you guys can go on the road to do something that some people may say is improbable?
Definitely. We know we can. We've got the players for it, so it's just got to have some fun with it.
So for people watching this, we're trying to reintroduce them to some of the programs, getting ready for the spring season, give them a chance to say, okay, if I got some time available, go out to an event, I'll go to this one. What would be the sales pitch on why people should come out, check out Texas men's tennis?
Well, every once in a while you get some free pizza.
All right.
But no, there's like you said, we've got some young players that are really good that over the next few years they could be fun to watch and be pretty big names on a national scale. So I mean, there's some names to look out for on this team right now.
Well, there you go. Daniel Whitehead and free pizza. Those are the only reasons you need right there to check out Texas men's tennis. Daniel, appreciate the time.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.